Hey guys, it's your girl, aka Rosarita, and today it's what? Monday? Well, over the holiday, it was a good holiday. It was quiet. I wonder, did people really stop just buying fireworks? Because where I am, they usually pop them the day before and about a week after, and the night of, it was quiet. It was eerily quiet. Anyway, so yes, I'm still holding my phone. This is what's going on. I had my client call me. She called me yesterday. She said over the weekend she got her notice that she will be renewing. Well, she called and found out that her lease renewal was going to come up in October, and they would let her know. So I told her, she said, what should I do? And my thing was, start checking on apartments now so you can see what's available out there in case you don't renew your lease. Okay, so this is what I always tell people. If the rent, if you can save on the money and whatnot, and it's not going up, stay where you are for now, because we are in a crazy economy. It's not getting any better. To buy a house, I hear a lot of people say, I want to buy a house or whatever, and I'd love for you to buy a house, but this is not the time, and you probably cannot buy a house. Even if you bought a house, you could be in foreclosure real quick. This is the thing. Sit on your hands. And I tell people that all the time. I mean, if you want to get out there and jump and go do it, do you, boo. I wouldn't do it. Okay, not now. Not right now. Interest rates have not settled. We don't know what's going to go on. Just wait. Now, here's the thing. So she told me that her lease is going to be up in October. I told her to get out and start looking. So I said, the first thing you need to do, and I advise anybody to do this, go online and look at your apartment complex and find out what your apartment is renting for. Okay? Because you'd be surprised. She was shocked. She says she's paying $18.99 now, and her apartment is showing now for $16.63, which would save her probably $230 some a month. I told her, girl, that's a big savings. So take a snapshot of it. So she did. I said, because when it comes down, and keep checking it, because what is due in October, so she's got August and September. September is when they're probably going to be sending out the little thing for you to sign, the lease agreement or whatever. So send them a picture, okay, of what you found. And my thing is always like this: negotiate, negotiate, and negotiate. Okay, so after I got off the phone with her, I said, well, let me get out here and see what's going on, because I've been riding around. I've been seeing a lot of apartment flags. I told you I went and saw an apartment here close where I am, and beautiful apartments. The things that they have, the amenities, as they say, are wonderful, okay? But not for that price, not for $2,400. But as I ride by, I'm checking it out all the time, peeking. There's very little residency. And the reason why I say that is because the parking lot is always maybe 10 cars. And this is probably a 300 unit, 400 unit apartment complex. So anyway, I stopped by one and I wanted to see what they had going on, which is good. Okay? Because you know me, I'm always looking. And I'm not going to give you the name because I don't want to knock somebody's apartment or some rental agent from not getting her sale. Okay, she has to make money too, but think outside the box. This is what I got. This is the paper they gave me. Okay, so the move-in is the application fee for a move-in is $35. The security deposit is $250. It's refundable, and that's of course if you leave the apartment the way you received it. Now, they have a list of essentials, and I said, what the hell is the essentials? These are things that the apartment charges for you to live here. Okay, some of them I agree with, some of them I don't, and I'll tell you why. So I'm going to make this fast. Okay, so they have the community amenity fees. It's $35 a month. And that's basically for your weight room, your pools, and things like that to keep it up, make it look good so you can use it. Elevator if they got one, whatever. Okay, internet service, $90. They put that into your rent. I don't like my internet into my rent because who say I'm on internet? I mean, I do. But is it fast enough? Maybe too slow, maybe too fast. I don't know. I want the option of which internet service I would like to have. Okay, most likely it's basic. Trash service at your doorstep. That one I just couldn't deal with. For the simple fact that I know that people are sloppy. Okay, I am OCD. I do not want to walk down the hallway or come up to my door and right down or across from me somebody still has funky fish in a garbage can sitting out by the door. And even if they take the garbage, the people still have the can out there with the residue at the bottom and it stinks. Okay, so I'm not for that. Take your lazy ass downstairs and dump it, because that's what I would do. Okay, so now then you have trash hauling. What the hell is trash hauling? I guess that's for trash and stuff that the big blue garbage trucks come and get. Well, it's $7, okay? But then they have it again and it says varies. Why would it be one price and then it, under it, same thing, varies? Okay, anyway. They got billing administration fees, $5.78 for them to send you this bill to let you know how much you owe. And electricity third party usage is based per unit. I mean, you have an electric bill, but maybe this is for hallway lighting or whatever. I don't know. They're going to skim you on a lot of stuff. Final bill fee, $17. What in the hell is a final bill fee? You get charged this every month, a final bill fee. Okay, anyway. Gas. If you have an apartment that has gas, of course, it's billed by usage. So if you got 2 or 3 people in there, you done snuck in, okay? And they cooking all day or whatever, your bill's going to be high. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. They will look at your bill and they can tell how many people have been, or that you have additional people living in your apartment by the usage of your water and your gas. Just FYI. New account fee is $17. Well, I just did an account. Why do I have a new account fee? I mean, okay. Then you have your sewer. That's usage-based. Water, usage-based. And covered parking is $25. I do like the covered parking. I like the covered parking in case there's a hailstorm or something. At least your car is protected under some kind of shed. Okay, and then they have personalized add-ons. If you have a dog or a cat, whatever, it's $250 for a pet, for your pet, okay? And then rent fee for that pet is $45. Better get a damn job, okay? He better get a, you hear that, Gizmo? Okay, so anyway. Then they have what they call situation fees. What the hell is a situation fee? Okay, this is what a situation fee is. $75 access device replacement. That means your remote or whatever. Okay, I get it. Per occurrence. So if you lose it, $75. Early lease termination is 200%. Okay, late fee, 4.99%. And then legal eviction fees, parking, whatever, eviction, whatever. I don't know what this is. All these things vary. Renter's liability consent property programs, return payment fees, $75 if you write a check, and non-sufficient funds, and then security deposit additional refundable 100%, and parking additional covered parking is $35. So if you wanted additional parking for another car, maybe you have a roommate or something. But of course, the roommate would have to as well apply to rent there. He's just not going to be able to get to come in there. But these are some of the fees that they're charging for some of the newer apartments. They're really nice apartments. I must say they're very upscale, but some of the things that they have on here I think are ridiculous, and that's one way to skim you for more money. Okay. What else can I tell you? If you're in an apartment, again, like I said, the rent is stable or it's going down. Stay where you are. To purchase a home is crazy right now. I'm out there every day and I'm looking at the blue and white stickers on the doors of homes that are being foreclosed. I'm looking at people who have homes that have the garages open, and it's like they have a whole nother family living there because they can't even park their car in the garage. There's so much stuff in there. Oh gosh, we're in hard times. I'm not sugarcoating it for you, but I'm not trying to make it sound like we're at the end. We make sure you register to vote for the primary, okay? That's all I gotta say. See me on my next video here, okay? And of course, subscribe, and negotiate. But subscribe to Rosarita - yes, I said it - A to Z. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.